Obaseki is finished in APC as Oshiomole put a final end to his second term bid. Obaseki is finished in APC. The people are being sarcastic. This is why Edo is one of the underdeveloped states. Still, there is nothing to write home about. No infrastructural facilities in Edo State. Even Benin City, the capital, is filled with debris in all corners. In the last election, there was no automatic ticket for anyone, even Buhari. The former governor of Lagos State performed well, but when his party did not want him, he lost out. Obaseki should test his acclaimed popularity as the national chairman of the party, who is going to be the umpire of the primary election, which is Oshiomole. He is not supposed to support any aspirants. He has to be neutral in order not to create division. I am not supporting any of them because each of them are fighting for their pockets, their few allies and ego. Anyone who wins the primary and the election will not make the difference. Where are the roads Obaseki built? Most of them have gone bad and some have been repaired once or twice. A road of less than 5 to 6 years. Even Obaseki, what meaningful thing has he done? Park talks for streets to harass bus drivers, all in the name of employment. Where is the 200,000 jobs Obaseki promised Edo State? These are just few examples. I'm saying this because I want us to stand fighting ourselves. For this self and greedy politicians, let's plan ways to elect new crop of youths to make political position. Thank you all. Wow. With what we have heard concerning the crisis in Edo State, concerning Obaseki and Oshiomole, I don't know why they don't want to put a final stop to this crisis. It's been long. This crisis has been long. It's almost, I can't even tell, almost a year, 2 years now. They've been having this crisis. And now Obaseki wants to come back as a governor in this second term. But I'm very sure that Oshiomole will never support him. Reason being that Obaseki has really offended Oshiomole. He has really done things that Oshiomole never expected him to do. The time the court suspends Oshiomole as the national chairman of APC, you know that it was Obaseki that reported Oshiomole to the courts, to Supreme Court, that that Oshiomole is being rude and go against the law. He is the leader and the governor of Edo State, but Oshiomole claims and pose to be the leader. In what sense? In the sense is why I said this is that whenever I make decision, Oshiomole don't abide by the decision. What he does is to make decision, to command and make the laws. He takes laws into his hands. He doesn't abide. Whenever I say anything, Oshiomole doesn't take to my advice. But he wants me to always do what he says because he thinks, or because he is the one that but made me the governor, or he's the one who supported me that made me win the election in Edo State as a governor of Edo State. So I don't know the reason why Obaseki, Oshiomole keeps commanding me and doing things that I don't think he should be doing. That was what Obaseki said. But even at that, should Obaseki plant the downfall of Oshiomole? No. Since it was Oshiomole that brought him, that made him the governor, that supported him with the rest people, with the rest cabals, that supported him to be the governor of Edo State, he should have been loyal to him no matter what. He should make, even if he's making laws, he's trying to be rude to him, he would make him see reason why he should not. Then also Oshiomole will understand. But plotting is downfall by reporting him to the court, and to the extent that the court dismissed and suspend him from being the chairman of APC, which is very, very, very wrong. Obaseki shouldn't have done that. He wouldn't have done that. Instead, he should call Oshiomole to order and give him a good advice, and advise him that this what you're doing is not it. You give him reasons why he should stop his acts. But he went ahead and reported the case to the court, and the court suspended him. If not for the help of God that says Oshiomole will come back as a chairman, of Edo State, if not for God's intervention, and God helping Buhari to intervene in this matter, Oshiomole would have not regained his seat. Never, he would have not. But a lot of senators and governors in the many states, they loved him. The APC members, they love him. The APC members in the parties, they loved him. That's why they supported him and never support Obaseki. But what pains me is that the time they suspended Oshiomole, do you know that after 24 hours, was the next day, Obaseki threw a celebration party, that Oshiomole has been suspended. He was so happy and celebrating, jubilating that Oshiomole has been suspended. That was what got Oshiomole very, very angry, and he decided that he's going to show them, if peradventure he comes back on the seat, he regain his chairmanship seat as a chairman of APC, that if he definitely comes back, he would deal with them mercilessly. And with God, all things are possible. God made him come back. And look at what he's trying to do to them. He's trying to do to Obaseki. He said he's not going to support Obaseki in this second term. See that Obaseki likes it or not. But I'm just begging on behalf of people that have offended Oshiomole. He should not pay evil for evil. If he has the capacity to support Obaseki, for him to be the governor, or for him to become the governor of Edo State again in this second term, let him support him. Let Oshiomole be his godfather